14 minutes of cardio done on the Stairmaster, as you could tell. Now I'm currently 12 weeks out. I'm sitting at 240 pounds. That's a pound difference from last week. I'm happy. That's ideal. It's not too bad. I feel like my body's finally coming together, and I'm very happy with the back progress that I've made in the past 2 months. My coach is definitely confident about the shape that I'm gonna bring, but it really comes down to me now, just doing the work, tunnel vision, and appreciate the process, really. Now today is a very special date. It's my wife's birthday, so I want to take her out to brunch. Let's see if she wants to go, really, because usually we make all of these plans, but then she changes her mind last minute. But nonetheless, I'm gonna try and convince her to come, and I'm not gonna have anything. I'm just gonna have a black coffee, and that's okay. I don't really struggle to socialize with food around, but if you're wondering how am I able to do that, to be honest with you, that hasn't always been the case. It's something that I really had to work on, especially in my early days of bodybuilding. I remember having this coach where he would allow me to eat whatever I wanted every Sunday from 5 p.m. onwards. That was horrible for 2 reasons. Number one, I created a really bad relationship with food. And number 2, I wasn't enjoying the process as much. I would find myself just thinking about the Sundays and the cheat meals and, you know, the burgers and pizzas and whatever. And following my diet felt like torture. So a few months later, I was committed to switching my mindset. And that happened when I watched a video of Evan Santapani. He's a living legend in our bodybuilding community, if you don't know, where he mentioned having a cheat meal with his family either Saturday or Sunday, and he would make it himself. Now, I wasn't making my own burgers and pizzas, right? I was ordering takeout, but I sticked to doing just a cheat meal instead of a half-day cheat day. That worked out pretty well, to the point where I then started challenging myself. Instead of doing a cheat meal every week, let me try and do one every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and so on. There were times where I would tell my wife that it's been 12 weeks since my last cheat meal. But to be honest with you, I'm glad that I had to go through all of that, because I'm the person that I am today, thanks to those struggles. But anyways, I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna have my first meal, and I'll try and see if Marcella wants to come out. So my first meal of the day has now changed. I was having oats and eggs and some veg, to now having 100 grams of oats, 100 grams of berries, 50 grams of whey iso, and that's pretty much it. It's nice for a little change. My coach likes to do that. So he pretty much removed all of the eggs from my diet to whey isolate. Now my whey paste this morning was a bit of a failure, but it happens. I put too much water, but it's still yummy. On other news, I also got a few deliveries this morning. My new shoes and some whey. Let's open them up. This, for me, it's literally the best tasting protein out there. It's from Perform and cereal milk flavor. Aside. Just your OGs. I was in need of new shoes. Check this out. Look at that. Pretty beats, right? Yeah. This is what's up. So right now I'm having my second meal of the day. 200 grams of rice, 140 grams of minced beef, and some greens. I'm using Frank's Red Hot sauce, you know, the OG prep sauce, for me at least. And I've been pretty much editing the first part of the video, the first 5 minutes, and boy, it takes long. But anyways, I'm enjoying every single second of it. So let's get on to this. Third meal of the day, and this is also my pre-workout meal. I have 240 grams of rice, 140 grams of chicken breast, and some salad on the side. So as you can see, my meals are pretty similar, apart from the meat that I tend to vary between minced beef and chicken breast. Sometimes fish, sometimes turkey, but I like to keep them simple. So the plan is I'm gonna get this meal down, get myself ready to train some push. We have chest, shoulders, and triceps on the menu. Now guys, that's a wrap on one of my push days. I have 3 different ones, which I intend to record them all and then post them later on. Now, something that I really wanted to say is I'm sorry. I know the camera that I have, it's not the best, but just be understanding. Just know that I'm recording from an iPhone 13 and it's only my second video, so I'm gonna post everything that I've done apart from the lateral raise machine. For that specific one, the angle wasn't the best, but apart from that, I think I did pretty well. Now I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna get my post-workout meal in, and that's why don't you wait and I'll show it to you in a second. So once I'm done with this meal, 30 to 45 minutes after, I'm gonna eat my chicken and rice. That's once again 240 grams of rice, 140 grams of chicken, and some veg. And once again, I'll wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next one.